So, Scott, is the flight from California a recent phenomenon, or has this been happening for a while?
Yeah, Fletcher. I mean, we've been seeing this for probably a decade or so right now. It's become certainly more pronounced over, I would say, the last maybe 3 or 4 years. It's certainly become more of a newsworthy topic. And of course, coronavirus, in a lot of reasons, has accelerated the trend even more quickly than what we expected. To take a little bit longer than we normally thought it would take. So, is it real? Yes. Is it building up momentum? Absolutely. I think we're just kind of on the tipping point at this point of continuing to see more people look at the options of potentially moving out of especially the Bay Area, but California really as a whole.
So, how did we get here? Are policies to blame? Taxes too high? Is it just too expensive? What are some of the main factors for people leaving California?
Fletcher, I think traditionally we saw a lot of people leave because housing costs, had gone up, especially, as we got into 13 and 14 and 15. Taxes were going up quite a bit. So we were seeing costs of living become prohibitive, and especially for a lot of retirees. They build up a lot of equity in their property, but they're on, fixed retirement income. And so they were looking at it, saying we have a better opportunity to retire and to live a better life elsewhere. Since then, we've certainly seen a lot more people who are looking at the policies taking place in California and saying we don't necessarily agree with what's happening, the general direction of the state of where it's going right now. And so that certainly has been, a huge push for a lot of people who are, looking to make a move. So it's been really, kind of across the board, financial, political, a lot of different perspectives.
Okay, and this one just popped up. Most people that come to you, like let's say they want to leave California and they buy in, let's say, I don't know, Arizona or somewhere else, are they usually buying a house of the same value, of lesser value, or how does that usually work?
It's typically going to be much lesser value. I mean, they're usually going to be purchasing something that's going to be, 50 to 60% less than what they're selling. Obviously they're going to have some money that they're going to take tax free, up to $500,000 tax free on the sale of their primary residence, and so they're usually looking to come in and either pay cash or finance a very small amount. Especially again, those people who are on income, slash retirement type of a budget.
Okay, what type of person is leaving California? Are we seeing, high net worth individuals, middle class, lower class? Is it generally like retirees?
Yeah. We're, Fletcher, we're seeing a lot of retirees. That's been kind of the typical trend. Now, since we've had, COVID go through and we've had a lot of opportunities for employees to work remotely, they're getting the green light to be able to take their current position anywhere that they want in the US. They're certainly taking advantage of that. So we're seeing more working families and individuals who are now making a move. I would say certainly more of the middle class is what we're seeing historically. But more recently, there's a lot of business owners and high net worth people who are concerned about the potential coming tax increases on the wealthy in California. And so I think we're starting to see more business owners and more affluent people who are looking to get a tax relief in a different state. And so that's certainly become more of a movement and a push for those types of people.